Hello, my name is Alexis Simodio, and today I will be sharing with you my topic of communication to a specific set of guests within the theme park industry. More specifically, communication towards children. While the theme park industry strives to create family-friendly experiences for guests all around the world, communication exclusively to children through their experiences can be a challenge and is considered a critical issue within the hospitality industry. This is because while many theme parks have similar goals of continuing to generate revenue as well as create positive attraction towards guests, including the younger generation, there are different. They have different ways on how they approach this idea. For example, the first perspective that in which communication to exclusively to children lies is through their interest, and followed by their emotions through after experiencing an attraction. More specifically, using intellectual properties. For example, brands in which kids know and love to create an attraction, as long as use many design features, not only extends the story, but they can also summarize it to help kids become be fun, have a not only have fun, they have a educational moment during their experience. For example, at Seuss Landing, which is located at Universal's Islands of Adventure, they have an attraction called The Cat in the Hat, which is based on the famous children's book by Dr. Seuss, in which creates using special effects to help summarize the story that kids know after reading the book. Equally important, there's also Rise of the Resistance, which is based on the intellectual property of Star Wars, which is located at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Using this IP in this attraction helps extend the story as guests are recruited by the Resistance to help defeat the First Order once and for all. Overall, both of these experiences uses not only special effects, but allows to use performance acting to help guests not only live the story, but also they're able to share it as they come home. One of the pros within this perspective of using intellectual properties, it impacts the overall theme park experience. Not only it allows children to have these experience, but also it can influence their parents to experience this attraction again, as well as come back to the park every year. However, a negative point of using interest is that children hasn't always been the target audience, especially as recently there are many attractions that have been geared towards the older generation, such as young adults and teenagers, in which they're looking for an adrenaline run. The second perspective that is talked about towards communicating specifically to children is other businesses within the theme park industry. More specifically, shops and restaurants. For example, table service restaurants at the Walt Disney World Resort has been promoting healthier options in their children's menus, including both within main dishes as well as healthier side options. While at shops, especially in the international theme parks, for example, in Shanghai Disneyland, children has been a dominant audience in which they would purchase souvenirs to bring home. While using experiences such as shops and restaurants, in which they're outside of attractions to communicate towards children, they help bring value, in which they are provided intangible experiences in which they're able to remember and take home with them, especially if they're leaving right after their vacation, and allow them to share with others. A negative that could happen is that negative perception could come within experiences. For example, a study was made that children are buying more of a standard side dish, for example, a unhealthier option rather than the healthier side dishes such as vegetables. Overall, communicating to a specific set of guests, especially towards children, should be a critical issue that continues to be improved. Not only through specific experiences, but on how the perspectives that a theme park would use to help enhance the experience, as well as continue to bring both revenue and positive feedback, and allows guests to come back each and every year. So as I leave here today, I ask you this question. How will theme parks continue to inspire the younger generation for years to come?